Hi and good day everyone. We are from Group 1 SBT4 going to present about production of bioplastic using potato starch. Fossil fuel based plastics, which known as non-renewable, and also a thing that can cause harm to people and marine life. Also, the thing that need a quick switch to a better one. So the best option is bioplastics. Bioplastics are the one that use natural parts from plants or trees, like change sugars from starch or cellulose, and also can be reshaped easily like regular plastics. So this kind of plastics can be renewed, breaks down naturally, and does not have any harmful extras, um, which also can solving big environmental problems. So since like more people and governments want cleaner stuff that doesn't use oil and makes less carbon dioxide, businesses are starting to use like bioplastics more. So, in this experiment, our aim is to create bioplastic using readily available potato starch, glycerol, and water by harnessing natural structures found in crops like potatoes. So, this experiment is like to seek to demonstrate the potential for a sustainable material that could eventually replace petroleum based plastics. The process involves like extracting starch from potatoes, forming a solution and drying it to produce a bioplastic material.
First of all, wash and peel the potatoes. And then dice the potatoes into small pieces. And then place the potatoes in a beaker and put some water and start to blend using blender and make it into a paste. And then keep the starch slurry overnight. The upper layer will be discarded and the precipitate passed through filter. The supernatant liquid will be also discarded. The collected precipitate will be poured onto an aluminum foil and dried in oven at the range of 50 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius. The dried precipitate collected from the oven has been baked using pestle and mortar. And then 5 grams of potato starch is mixed with 100 ml of water. Put this on the stove and cook it at the temperature of 85 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes. Mix the solution constantly. To compare as constant, a starch mixture also prepared. At the last 5 minutes of the experiment, turn off the temperature and add 1.5 ml of glycerol and constantly mix. And finally, pour 45 grams of the solution on the petri dish and then dry it in an oven for 40 degrees Celsius for overnight. Then leave it for dry at the room temperature for 3 days.
In the slide, I'll be explaining about the results of our group for the experiment 2, which is bioplastic. In this experiment, we made 2 types of bioplastic, which is from potato starch, and another one is from commercial starch, as shown in this slide, which is image A, is the bioplastic from potato starch, and image B is the bioplastic from the commercial starch. I have also stated the images of before and after drying of both bioplastics.
My name is Nur Anarwinti Azmi, matrix number J28-685, and I will be presenting on the discussion part. Firstly, why potato is chosen. First, due to its availability. Second, sustainability. And third, biodegradability. Other than that, there's other alternatives such as cornstarch, sugarcane bagasse, and algae. Secondly, the crucial role of glycerol in bioplastic production. Firstly, it acts as plasticizer. Secondly, its moisture retention. And thirdly, its compatibility with a variety of biopolymer. There is 8 common steps involved in the production of bioplastic. Firstly, raw material selection. Second, pre-treatment. Third, solubilization. Fourth, plasticizer addition. Fifth, mixing and homogenization, 6 casting and molding, 7 drying and solidification, and lastly testing and evaluation. Lastly, higher potato starch concentration enhanced the bioplastic sheet tensile strength and flexibility, suggesting a more durable and long-lasting material. By lowering brittleness, the addition of plasticizers such as glycerol increased the bioplastic sheet flexibility. However, diminished transparency and tensile strength were the result of an excessive concentration of plasticizer. The qualities of bioplastic sheet were also affected by the heating temperature and time. Transparency rose along with the tensile strength and flexibility with higher temperatures and longer heating time. On the other hand, overly hot temperature discolored the bioplastic sheet and decreased their overall quality. However, during the extraction of starch from potato, starch got mixed up with fiber. The fibers offer flexibility and lessen their brittleness, therefore stop the spread of cracks. As a result, bioplastic became less brittle and more flexible, increasing their suitability for a range of use. The ratio of potato starch to fiber can be changed to alter the bioplastic sheet's transparency. Transparency is often decreased by higher fiber content.
In conclusion, our experiment led to a successful outcome where we successfully produced bioplastic from potato starch. So, the development of bioplastics utilizing natural structures found in plant-derived sources such as modified starch presents a promising avenue for sustainable plastic production. So these bioplastics offer readability, biodegradability, and also the potential to mitigate environmental issues which caused by traditional fossil fuel-based plastics. So through continuous innovation and optimization of natural structures, bioplastics also aim to emulate the durability and flexibility of conventional plastics while significantly reducing reliance on non-renewable resources. It also contributing to a more sustainable future. Thank you.